Will we recognize each other in heaven? That was one of the biggest questions that I had forever. Whenever I was little, I just thought, well, when we go to heaven, will we know each other? Because it says there's going to be no more pain or no more sadness, meaning we won't have any memories of the bad things about the world. And so I always thought, well, I wonder if I'm going to recognize everybody that I love in heaven. And I found some scriptures that say that, yes, we will be known in heaven as we were known on the earth. And in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 12, it says, "Now I know in part, I am known in part of who I am. But then I shall know just as I also am known." So not only are we going to be recognized by each other in heaven, but we're going to be known even better. We're going to know each other better because there's not that worldly shield that we all carry over ourselves. We will know each other even better in heaven than we did on earth. In Matthew chapter 17, verse 2, "And he was transfigured before them. His face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as the light," but they still knew Jesus. And that is one of the most comforting things. And I read an article Billy Graham had written, and I love Billy Graham. If anybody has been alive any length of time when he was, you know who Billy Graham was. And he said, of course, we're going to know each other, but we are going to know each other with more love, no discrimination. Everyone in heaven is going to love everyone. And I don't believe that God would have given us such love in our hearts for each other, for people. I do not believe that he would have given us that if he was just going to zap it when we go to heaven. And I believe the only thing that's really going to change is our physical appearance. We're going to be given new bodies, new glorified bodies that have no sin, no pain, no disability. We can all just do everything to the fullest, and our hearts and our souls will be the same, but just magnified with love and no sin. It's going to be even better here. The love, if anything, take this in your heart and remember it. If anything, we are going to love each other even more in heaven than we do now. The care that we have for each other is going to be so intense, we can't even imagine it. But it's good. It's not going to harm us. We're all going to know each other. That's why it's so important to tell people you love and people you don't even know about God and how to get to heaven. Because that's the only thing we can take with us is people that we love. So that's what we need to have our focus on. Not what we look like down here, not what we can get down here, not what we have. It's the people. And we need to just get as many of people as we possibly can. Gather them in your arms and just tell them, you're going with me to heaven. And tell them why. It's just wonderful. It's magnificent. God is amazing. God is love. There's going to be nothing but joy in heaven. And we're all going to know each other. We're all going to be praising God and singing and enjoying what this world was meant to be when God created it. We were meant to live in perfection and beauty, surrounded by nature and his creation. And behold, I make all things new, is in Revelation. Jesus is going to redo everything, but better and perfect. It's going to stay perfect. So that's what you're looking at when you look for heaven. You're going to recognize each other. And I believe with all my heart our pets go to heaven. I do. I don't believe that we would have a love for our pets and them love us and the emotion that they have and their bodies. They have blood, they have organs, they have a heartbeat, they have breath. And who gives breath? So heaven is going to be amazing, and we're all going to know each other. So I hope this helps anybody that's ever had that question, because I know when I read those verses and I read that article, I know it helped me tremendously.